Hey, Grand Rising to all my beautiful king, queen, gods, and goddesses. How are y'all doing today? I'm trying to set up the screen so y'all won't look at it and be saying, the screen blurry. So oh yeah, I can see it clearly. Okay. How y'all doing? Hi everybody. I hope everybody doing swell, doing fine, doing wonderful. Now, it is your boy Terrible Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North, Node, and Venus. Sorry about the delay. Trying to get everything together. So, now, with that basically being said, we just gonna wait for a minute. I hope everybody doing swell. I hope everybody doing wonderful. We're gonna let everybody kick it into the room because normally I don't go live. So, with that basically being said, yes, I had to come in live to speak to every single Virgo when it comes to this message and when it comes down to it. So, grand rising to carbon 9. I salute. I see you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Now, let's keep this rolling. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. I hope everybody doing swell, doing wonderful. Now, the title of this one, Don't Sabotage Your Life Being Fearful, okay? It's okay. Ooh, there's no sound? Okay, hold on. Uh-oh. Don't tell me we're going to have this problem today. I see it. I might have to speak loud, so hold on, y'all. It's supposed to be going right, so I don't know what's going on, okay? I got to check and make sure my mic together. Y'all know how I am. I know you're going to barely hear me. If you can barely hear me, I'm going to end up doing a video. I'm going to tell you that now. So, let's see if it works. Hold on. Okay, can y'all hear me now? I know y'all can hear me now. Here we go. Good, good. It should be because I can see it on my audio interface. So, okay. Now, sorry about that, everybody. Let's go ahead and get into the reading. Okay. Now, the title of this one, Grand Rising, Andrea, I see you. Great Rising Queen. Don't sabotage your life being fearful, okay? It's okay to be you, okay? I know y'all can hear me now because I can see it right here. And I'm going to show you. Some of y'all don't know anything. I'm going to give y'all secrets today. This is the iRig Pro, okay? So this is something that I normally use for everything. You can use this if you're doing anything like this. But this is my baby. This is my go-to. Now, it is battery activated. So if it does turn around and cut off, it's just because the battery probably went out. But these are rechargeable. So I'll give you a secret about what I use, okay? Shout out. All right, now, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Don't be afraid of moving forward, okay? New beginnings towards long-term success is here for you, okay? Right on the other side of this past stone or this past wall that you got that you fearful of uplifting and letting go, okay? Now, maybe it's the wall that you have towards yourself or maybe the wall that you have towards others. You may be having issues dealing with trust. You may be having issues dealing with your intuition, thinking about yourself. But Virgo, it's time. It's like you've been over analyzing for so long and it's been so self-sabotaging that you are programmed into this, okay? Now, not only that, be wise, Virgo, and become more open in the building into expanding yourself with people around you, okay? I know that's easier said than done, but it's time for you to let go of all the past pain. It's time for you to let go of all the mental anguish and everything that you got going in your life right now, because don't let guilt or don't let anything in your life keep you stuck in a situation that's going to keep you stagnated forever, okay? Now, this is something big, Virgo. The reason why I had to come live, because this is bigger than me coming in a premiere and be like, hey, how you doing? No, I need you to feel this energy on a live aspect so you can understand. And I'm going to tell you, I understand what you're going through, okay? For some of you that may feel like you alone, some of you may feel like everybody against you, I do understand, okay? I understand about the pain that you've been going through. I've been understanding about the ups, the downs, the accolades, and everything. Yes, it can be dealing with the alignments, but then again, this is dealing with you. Every day, people don't realize we are not just Virgos, okay? If you are on here watching, you are probably a Virgo sun, or you probably programmed your mind to saying you only a Virgo. I'm going to be 1,000 with you. If you go look at your natal chart, your natal chart says more than just a Virgo. Again, I hate telling people my chart. You don't give everybody your chart because then they know the blueprint of you. And then if they doing any ill will, they know how to manipulate you. Okay, shout out to Utah. Now, not only that, but Virgo, your natal chart is your sun, moon, rising, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Midhaven, North Node, South Node. And then it depends on if you're going to use that for your Western, for the Western culture, or you're going to use it in a how they say it, verdict, yeah, that one of them type of charts as well. But you got to also realize, Virgo, by you being different placements, right? And I'm giving you some education. Now, even though it's different placements that goes on, you got to understand your houses. You got to understand the transits when it's going right now, or the tropical degrees. It's a lot of things that you just don't understand about yourself. And this is why you be going through a lot of things and situations that you don't know how to overcome. It's because you don't know your blueprint. Okay, like, for example, me, I'm going to tell you, okay, September 22nd, my birthday. So I'm a Virgo sun, Sagittarius, moon, rising, right? So what that basically means, this temple that I'm walking in, because y'all looking at the image, but I'm speaking through the soul, okay? So this avatar that you see is a blueprint of like a car that you get. So even though we hop in cars and we drive it, we don't know what the engine do when it hits 23 miles per hour before it switch gears, or we don't know about the details. But finding your natal chart will help you find out more about yourself and how to get through life. Now, many people don't understand like your because I walk in my North Node a lot, and this is something that I had to walk into my life, and I didn't like it because I'm a Virgo. Everybody know we don't like being emotional. We don't like being we love being nurturing, but it's to a certain degree. But I'm a Cancer in my North Node, so I had to learn how to start being emotional. I had to start learning how to walk in intuition. Had to walk in my divine feminine. This is why you see me being who I am on the channel today. However, what you don't see is that when I am the Sagittarius moon and rising, I have a whole different way of expressing myself, or my inspirations is different, but the technicalities is by me being a Virgo, I overanalyze before I be inspired to move forward. Now, dealing with you, Virgo, don't sabotage yourself by overanalyzing, okay? Again, you got to be more wise and more open into building and expanding yourself, because the burdens that you are carrying from your past is over. So it's okay to be you. So what if you was in a relationship and a woman for my men day, she turned around and crossed you out? So what if a man turn around to my women, then treat you accordingly? We have to understand that we allow that in our life. We have to take accountability for the actions that we let come into our life. We have to let it go, and then in order to move forward. You cannot move forward hanging on to things that is hindering you, things that is keeping you down, or things that's keeping you stressed, concerned, or doubtful in order to move forward, okay? I'm going through it with you. I am a real reader. I am a healer, but I will tell you as an individual, I am human just like every one of you, and we are all going through this together. I say. Now, Virgo, hang on. You may feel depleted. You may feel drained. However, your breakthrough is right ahead of you, as long as you don't let your attitude or let your stress, doubts, and concerns, or the lack of action or the lack of willpower to help you move forward past these issues. If you got trust issues, admit it with yourself. Yeah, I got trust issues. Find out a way how to get through it. Virgo, it's okay to go get help. And I'm one of the ones who don't like getting help. But I'm going to tell you, just like whoever I'm talking to and I'm touching to the deep part of your soul, hit that like button. But also, I'm just letting you know that I'm in this with you. Okay? So I even have problems and issues when they're dealing with past traumatic issues, just as well as everybody else. Again, I'm not perfect. I'm me. I'm channeling. I'm letting you know. Honestly, this is me. So now, not only that, but don't have emotional suffering in your life. Okay, Virgo, the more you emotionally be stressed out about people trying to agree with people or trying to get people to accept you, is the more stressed out you get in a situation that sabotage yourself to being fearful of being exactly who you truly are. Now, you got so many options of peace, balance, and friendships, Virgo, and you are on a super duper de-duper rise as you put in more hard work, self-determination, perseverance into yourself now, okay? Now, it's okay, again, to go out and expand yourself. Be more open, network, socialize. Your soulmate right around the corner. Your blessings right around the corner. You just got to open your wall, that stone wall that you got up, open up the doors and walk out. It's okay to be an extrovert now. Get out. Don't be the introvert, okay? Ashe, amen. Spirit guys in the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint to understand it towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wish any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to give it to the universe, we're going to give it to God, we're going to give it to Mother Gaia, we're going to give it to Buddha, we're going to give it to Allah, whoever that you call your highest preference to get you the way you need to be, because we all in spirituality and unity for the universe to help us allow ourselves to be more positive, more balanced, more prosperous, not only within ourselves, but as well as helping others. So again, if anybody done any ill will, we're not going to send it to the sender. We're going to send it to the universe, okay? Ashe, amen. Let's go on and rock out. Some of y'all may not like that, but I am a person, I'm spiritual. I do not judge nobody in what you do. Whatever you do is what you do. I cannot judge you. That's not my job. That's not my challenge. That's not my purpose in life. My job, my purpose in life is to help you get the seed or the information that you need to become a better, positive light in every day. I don't care if you purple. I don't care if you came from Pluto. If you can talk to me and I'm not fearful and you ain't fearful of me and you need to get the knowledge that you need through me being channeled through the universe to help you grow, I'm going to do exactly what's necessary because that's my job. Ashe, amen. All right, let's go ahead and see what we're going to work in today. How everybody doing here? I hope everybody doing swell. Hit that like button for me. All right, what we're going to work on today, we're going to work on brilliance, okay? We're going to work on brilliance. This is going to help you with your inner light, focus, and radiance. It's going to also help you with your heart chakra, help you be a more aligned into that beautiful vessel and light that you need to be, okay? Now, direct breath to the heart, chest, and ribs, assist the immune systems, awakens, and this uplift your amazing energy within your heart, okay? It's okay to love, okay? Now, bend the 2 index fingers, softly touching them together, bring the thumbs together and facing upward, spread the other fingers apart and wide. Hold the mudra in front of the heart a few inches away from the body. Relax the elbows downward. Now, with heart conditions and hypertension, I got to say, use this as caution, okay? Now, but we're going to focus on this. I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. So let's go ahead and do this. Jump on up into this, Virgo. Sorry so long before we get into the cards. Let's jump into it, okay? Here we go. We're going to breathe in positive energy. We're going to let out all that negative energy. That's how we rock it up in here. And then Virgos, we finna get into it. Welcome, cross watchers and everybody else, okay? 1,000, 1,000. That's who I am. First time seeing me. Hey, how you doing? Get ready. Buckle up because I'm finna put you on a spiritual ride, okay? Now, let's go. Breathe in. Positive energy. Positive light. Full abundance to your highest good and understanding, Virgo. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, we letting it go. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy. Positive light. Full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that stress you out, Henry, we letting it go. One more time. I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. Exhale. I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart, okay? Ashe, amen. All right, let's go ahead and get up in here and see what these cards talking about. You know, I just want to say shout out to everybody. Shout out to my A1 Day 1 new sub. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking with me. That's just been rocking with me. Let's go ahead and see what the card is talking about, okay? Now, also, Virgo, I feel like right now you may be in the 8 of Swords moments where you may feel like you're mentally stuck and mentally trapped. You're not. It's all mental in your mind, okay? Now, this is going to be dealing with you. We're not going to talk about nobody on this reading, okay? So if you're thinking I'm talking about somebody sabotaging you, this is the wrong reading for you. Now, you can take the roles and flip the energy the way that you need to let it resonate. But right now with these 7 of Swords, right now, Virgo, you are manipulating yourself. You are being wise and diligent about the actions that you are taking, but you still got fear of people crossing you out. You still got fear of people trying to be sneaky and betray you because you are carrying so many burdens of other people that hurt you, that has hindered you. This can be going for 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. months or 7 years for some of y'all, okay? This has been a long journey that you've been having a mental anguish with dealing with, okay? But you don't see that your wish fulfillment is coming on the way for all that hard effort and all that hard work that you've been going through. Now, I also feel like right now you may be trying to fit in, or somebody may be trying to camouflage themselves. Thank you, Spirit. Trying to camouflage themselves, trying to be cool with you because they know your worth. You may not realize it, but they know your worth. So somebody's trying to be sneaky around you, or maybe you are scared to take that leap of faith, Virgo, towards something that you know is more traditional, more abundant, more powerful, more stable, just more of you, okay? Now, not only that, I feel like right now what's going on, you are elevating. You are no longer dealing with any type of people that's being manipulative, or you are not being involved with anybody like that. You realize that many people that's been around you that you may have been going through cycles with is people that you've been having chemistry with. So I feel like some of you is these traditional type of people that want the long-term marriage. You know how to work good on it. You good at managing your finances, but only thing that you have problems with is being manipulated by the people that create sparks in your life, who create that passion that you need and create that chemistry, okay? Now, I feel like when it's fireworks, you may be sparking yourself into a new abundant life for some of you, or some of you are finally getting out of the way of the mental anguish of hanging on to all the burdens in your life, Virgo, that you've been trying to be wise about and about the mistakes. You finally understand that many people that like to play victim, you allowed them to play victim in your life, okay? Now you starting to understand that you was being misunderstood, and many people may not understand you the right way. But even though you accepting acceptance, Virgo, or trying to seek acceptance out of these people, they are not being real or loyal to you the way that it is. So now you starting to understand. It's like, okay, everybody been going through these problems. Okay, why every time I go through this, I always get over drunken with love? I always pour out all my energy. It don't come out happy the way that I need to be. I understand this mistake now. Let's get another one, Virgo. Now you understanding also about the choices that you made. Some of you may be still feeling like you were alone, but now you are starting to understand you can no longer grieve on it. So this look like an emotional challenge that you have been overcoming, Virgo. And this is why sometimes emotion sabotage it worse, because that affects your heart chakra to be blocked. And even it's affecting your heart chakra, it's affecting you to self-love yourself the way that you need to be, because you are still going from the programming of the pain from the past. Remember, I told you 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 years, 7 months for some of you who've been going through this manipulative energy, dealing with other people, crossing you out, not treating you fairly. Even though you still stood in your victory, you still stood as the Virgo that you are. And I'm not going to lie, you stood very, very strong, and you still standing. But you be overindulging. Some of you may be overindulging, trying to release this pain from being emotionally vulnerable that you don't see subconsciously. Remember, we seeing these cups all around the board. So emotionally, you feeling heartbroken about somebody in your life who betrayed you throughout the years. Now, you are also feeling like you don't feel victimized, don't feel sorry, don't feel the loss, don't feel the grief of anybody who's trying to take you out of your character. You've been programmed in this so long, Virgo. Now you are starting to understand that emotionally, you got to fix you. People have broken you down to making you start to believe that you are a messed up individual. And you're not, Virgo. You are somebody mentally got you to the point where they programmed all this toxic stuff in you. It can be an ex, it can be a parent, it can be somebody that have you always feeling like you need to be codependent. Or if it's not codependency, this is what you thrive on, or anything like that, but it's draining you, it's depleting you, Virgo. And the reason why it's depleting you, because you finally hit your breaking point, or some of you ain't hit that breaking point in your life to understand why every time you move 8 steps forward, you end up going 10 steps back in order to make that 1 step forward to go 2 more back. It's because you feeling overwhelmed about the energy that you got going into your life. But instead of blaming ourselves to say, you know what, Virgo, we at to that point, I ain't want to deal with this. I'm going to walk out the door. Or, you know what? I ain't going to deal with this. I'm going to change. One thing we basically be doing, we be more in a pursuit of trying to help individuals. We be more in a pursuit to try to be that friend, be that dun. We done finally hit our own limit and don't even know what's going on in our life. So emotionally, again, it brings the loss, the stress, the grief, the sorrow. We looking at all the things about what people done to us, but we not looking at how far we came from. Ashe? Ashe. Now, not only that, and what it does, it creates you with the Ten of Pentacles basically being in reverse. So this is the breaking point, and this is the final straw you keep going through emotionally. Every time tensions arise, it's always dealing with some type of karmic lesson that we may not understand, or some type of karmic lesson we keep letting that we have to keep repeating because it's a past life person, or it may be something with a karmic pattern or a karmic lesson that we are not understanding. But now, since we are getting older, since you have been through it so long, now you had to start to release. And once you started releasing the pain, releasing the agony, releasing everything from people that's cheated on you, from people that treated you dirty, people that crossed you out, now all the things that you are releasing, you are mentally releasing this, Virgo. And this is helping you logically understand that, yeah, I put myself through this situation. Yeah, I can't get mad at this person right here. I tried my best, but we don't look at what we try. We look at the things like we need to release the person. We need to release the addiction. We need to release whatever thing it is. And even though it's going to be slow motion, it's starting to get you towards your desires, your dreams, towards the places you need to be in a more stable light, okay? Ashe, amen. I got you. I got you today, Virgo. I got you. I'm going to take your hand today. For some of my A1 day ones, they know what they mean. I'm going to take your hand today, okay? Spirit guys ain't the universe. What else do we have for Virgo? So thank you. So I feel like right now, some type of spiritual tower moment is going in right now where you are starting to be rooted into yourself. This is what's spiritually going on. This is divinely what spirit is doing for you. They are rooting you back into the place you need to be, or somebody need to go back to the foundation of the beginning and find out what is the root problem inside of your life that's mentally keeping this anguish. What is the traumatic issue? Maybe some of y'all maybe had to go through it since your childhood that put you back so you can get back in your King of Pentacles. The new choices and the lessons that you are taking, you are changing for a better action, and spirit is leading you how to be more balanced. Now, some of you may be being more spiritual. Right now, some of you may be taking the choice to follow your heart, follow spirit, follow the universe instead of trying to follow man or anybody else, okay? Now, not only that, spirit guys in the universe, what else do we have for Virgo? Make sure y'all hit that like button. I feel like somebody's really overindulging. Like that Three of Cups in reverse is really hitting me hard right now. And I feel like with the Knight of Wands basically being in reverse, you can't move or express yourself or do the actions that you want to do. It's because basically right here with the Knight of Pentacles basically being in reverse, it's a person that is stopping you from your actions, and it's a person that's stopping you from your stability to be where you need to be, okay? Some of you may be leaning on a person more than leaning on yourself, and that's why you may feel like you're a victim, because you keep letting people that's not good for you in. You know they not good, but you always trying to fix a person as a Virgo challenges that we have, and now you realizing that you cannot fix this person. So now you are starting to walk in your own light, and now you probably been incubating yourself. You probably been harnessing your emotions spiritually. You may not be talking to this person. You may not be talking to people because you are went into a cocoon state, or I like to say our hermit mode, to find the light that's within you in order for you to shine and to grow. And now the beautiful part about it, because with the star card basically being upright, you are walking down the right path on the spiritual journey. Spirit is leading you exactly to what you need to be. It may be away from some people. It may be towards something that's better in your life. Let me tell y'all another Virgo, a little secret too. Now, somebody want to walk out of your life and somebody want to do what they ever want to do, let them do them, because you know what? When God moves one out the way, God is bringing a bigger blessing into your life, okay? But the problem is, as you try to ascend, as you try to elevate, Virgo, you too busy trying to carry dead weight that don't need to be on your ship. And the problem is, because we so loyal, we just don't like to let people go. Stand strong, Virgo. I feel like some of y'all about to start turning and transitioning into your masculine energy, no matter what gender, male or female. But I feel like you're finna be more assertiveness and more action. Do not overwork yourself, Virgo. This is spring. This is the new year that's finally coming in for us. So this is our season for us to come out and be more grounding. Now, you may be stressed out about situations, or somebody may be around you trying to keep you stressed, trying to win at all costs. The more you try to change mentally and with communication within your life, you are are tired of being stressed out about situations or reoccurring cycles that's going over and over and over. And what it does is always some type of third party that you may be dealing with, or some type of influence, or some type of fears, or some type of peers that may be in your life that's trying to win at all costs. Hit that like button if y'all like this. What else do we got for Virgo? Some people ain't gonna like this reading because it's dealing with a Virgo. It's dealing with yourself. Many Virgos do not like hearing stuff about themselves. And if you feel like you need to clock out, or you feel like you need to go where you need to be, do what you got to do, okay? I'm not going to knock you. It's happy Sunday, fun day. Go do whatever you need to do to help yourself heal. But this message right here, again, is for you. It's not about a person. It can be dealing with people around you, but it's still dealing with the reoccurring cycles that you got going on in your life that you need to fix, so you won't be crying all the time talking about why this, why that, why this, why that, why this ain't working for me, why that ain't working for me, because you always chasing around the wrong thing. You chasing after the wrong thing. And I'm just going to be honest with you, Virgo. I'm going through it with you. Every time I do a reading, I feel the energy of you. So that's how I understand. Right now, you are chasing the wrong thing. This thing is going out of control. And you are turning around running, trying to be a dun-dun-dun-dun and save it from damaging. But you're not looking at the risk and the hurt that you are going through with this Knight of Swords. You got to think before you react. Okay, you know, if you turn around and think about, if he stopped and just think like, okay, this thing, if it runs, it's just going to run out. I don't care. If it falls, I'm going to pick it up. So why are you trying to chase it? You chasing something out of value. You are chasing something that's not even looking back at you. This is why the challenge is always for you that you feeling sad. You got the door. You got the key. That's the bad part about it. If you look at the key, it's right there on the door. You got the key to walk out of anything that you need to walk to, but you want to feel the sad, the grief, the poverty. You want to feel the heartache and the pain because you're trying to change somebody who don't want to be changed, Virgo. Open that damn door. Queen of Cups basically being in reverse. If you seeing the energy that's going on, it's emotionally keeping you suppressed. You feeling emotionally vulnerable, like you can't express yourself the way you want to with this type of individual, or even with yourself, in order to grow. Because right now, you know, things are one-sided. You know, some needs that you want is not being met, but you choose to stay there hoping a person going to change, or you hoping that you're going to change. Can't change until you make a move. Spirit guys want me to tell you right now, the truth and clarity that you may not need may not be coming in. It may be some type of lack of commitment, some type of lack of willpower that may be coming in for you, Virgo. It may be some communication issues that may be going on, because everything that's unexpected, like a storm, you got to understand things come in unexpectedly. 5-5, 32, 5, 5, 5, 5. It may be the changes that you need. Spirit is guiding you the right way. Now, not only that, you got to look at lightning. Lightning create unexpected events, but it also, whatever's in the dark comes to the light. You know, when the lightning strike, it come in so quick, but it illuminates everything so you can see exactly how it is. And I feel like that's what's going on. Mentally, you see the truth. Mentally, you don't want to remember the truth. Too busy. You are not you're not trying to awaken. You're not trying to let spirit get to you. So this is why spirit, again, when I told you spiritually about the Tower card, spirit is rooting you back in to what you need to do best for you. Spirit guys in the universe, what else do we have for Virgo? Now, I also feel like right now you may be feeling like you sad, isolated, rejected about people, the way how they treat you. Spirit getting you to understand it's not that. It's just we're elevating you to a whole different energy level. You're being elevated. Right now, don't be feeling like you confused because the sadness or the isolation of people not coming in the way that you want them to, or the things are not going the way that you want it to go, Virgo. You got to understand, don't have the self-doubts. Don't feel like you're not moving backwards, because really what's going in, you transitioning back into your feminine. So you going back and forth. And once you balance both of these, because it's like a seesaw. What I'm feeling, it's like you in your action, but you letting your emotions go down. So once you get your masculine and your feminine balance, and that's what you're working on too, that's when you start becoming more empathic. That's when you start becoming more emotionally acceptable to people around you. Like, you are empathic. You feel other people's energy, but you got to learn how to balance yours, Virgo. Don't let all that energy overwhelm over you, because it's still creating mental grief, because you feeling all these other energies and you're not really taking care of yourself. You are dealing with you trying to heal and help everybody around you. And when you help them and heal them and you thinking they staying here with you, they turn around and leave or do some dumb stuff to make you feel bad. But you giving all your energy that I'm seeing, Virgo, but it's not being poured into you. And this is what's making you emotionally vulnerable. But spirit is trying to pour it in you, but you don't want spirit to pour it in you. You want a person in this third dimension to pour it in you. And that's what you want. Some of y'all want commitments. You want the marriage, but you got to be committed to yourself. You got to be, okay, you got to marry your feminine and your masculine. Okay, let me ask you a question, Virgo, and this is deep within y'all. Would you marry yourself? Have you ever thought about going to the courtroom and marry yourself? I thought about it at least once. I said, you know what? I need to marry myself because nobody can't please me more than myself. I want a partner. I got a partner. People have partners. But what is it that Virgo really need for Virgo? That is the key question. Virgo, you can't be indecisive about what you want because this is what's stopping your blessings too. Because you may be in a negative mindset talking about I want the best, but then when the best come, are you ready for the best when the best come to you? Key thing. Let's keep moving, Virgo. Let's keep moving. Everybody have people. Spirit guides ain't the universe. What else do we have for Virgo? So I feel like right now with the Four of Swords basically being in reverse, Virgo, some of you may be running too fast. Some of you may not be taking the time out. Some of you may not be withdrawing yourself from the situations that you need because some of you may be dealing with parenthood right now. Some of you may be parents. Well, every majority of people are parents. Maybe some of you are just walking in a light that where you are taking care of your family and you're not taking care of yourself. And when I say taking care of family, yes, it can be your intermediate family, but it can be your spiritual family. It can be your work family. It is families all over, but I feel like you're not taking the time for the family within yourself. And now you need to go back into yourself and go back through your past and understand the mistakes that you need to make, Virgo, or that has been made in order to help you grow and heal. So I feel like this traumatic issue from your past or from a childhood can also be affecting you with your relationships today. So Virgo, you need to create that new starting point in your life. Thank you, Spirit. You need to do everything that you need to do in order to grow right now, okay? Now, you may need to take a time out and start to reposition your boundaries. Let people know how your boundaries are set, okay, Virgo, because you letting people walk over you as well. And I feel like you are not being strong enough to set boundaries even for yourself to move forward. Thank you, Spirit. Now, not only that, the load is being lightened, okay? Now, everybody, the burdens are being lifted. You are no longer have to go through any agony or any strife as long as you go through your healing process. Now, you got to keep your emotions and keep yourself balanced. That's the main important thing. Now it's time to be you again because sometimes I feel like Virgo, you are trying to move in your own control and you are being arrogant about learning about the situation, why things are not going the way that it needs to be, because you are still helping people instead of healing yourself from your past traumatic type of issue. And what it's doing is blocking yourself, and you are being a genuine risk within you. And some of you may be blocking the blessings of what God has answered for you because you are getting everything that's coming in for you, Virgo. Now, are you ready for it? You made the great decision to walk away from something. Now, you are no longer being emotionally stressed out either. Once you let that go, now you start to move on to the positive light. When you start moving on to the positive light, that's when healing comes into play. That's when you're doing everything that you need to do in order to grow, in order to shine. You are no longer running from your problems. You're finally facing them. So with that basically being said, let's go ahead and get I told you I wanted to break it down to y'all today. I want to get a little affirmations for y'all, okay? So it's a lovely reading. Believe me, don't think it ain't. I am confident that the right job for me is manifesting in perfect timing. I am confident that the right job for me is manifesting in perfect timing. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Now, let's see what else that we have. Y'all know I love the green ones. I am worthy of a wonderful life. I am worthy of a wonderful life. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Now, the other one is, let's pull out a random. I attract only positive, supportive, fun-loving people into my life. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Now, I trust my inner vision. 333 can be very significant as well. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I trust my inner vision. And let's pull out, I want to pull out about one more. Some of y'all don't feel like you're forbidden. Some of you may be going through some lusting type of situations. Don't lust for the energy. Don't lust for the energy. Love the energy to come to you. It's easier said than done. And I also want to say, don't be non-committed to to having that mindset the way that it is now. Negative mindset will never get you far. So change the algorithm and everything in that as well. Now, you may need to separate yourself and get some space, or you may be going through this right now to be rooted. Spirit want me to tell you they doing it so you can understand what you need to do in order to grow, okay? Now, that is your personal. Well, shoot, I say it all the time. Now, that is your reading to my Virgos. Now, if you want a personal, we'll be in the description box below. I just want to say peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love yourself, because that's the most important thing. We talk about that every day on the channel. Now, not only that, if you like what you seen, hit that like, comment, subscribe, talk to me. I'll get back at you. Now, not only that, I just want to say I got a new video out. Normally, that's not the videos I normally do because I'm a spiritual person, but it was off a soundtrack, and I am an artist. So if you want to check that out, you can. I got more stuff coming out, but I also got a new clothing line that's finna come out for y'all also. I told you I wasn't gonna tell y'all, but now it started being in the making. Now for my women, I will have herbs to help you. If some of y'all want to be more driven for peace, want to be more driven, you know, to get out there since it's summertime, to start working on your body mentally, physically, and spiritually, to keep yourself the way that you need to be, as well as burning some of the body fat that's within your body. I will have that on the down below coming soon as well. And I just want to say I love every single one of you. Now to my men, it's for you too. I ain't forget about you. We all in this together. So peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. Ashe, amen, baby. Till the next time. Peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love y'all. Yeah.